This is Stephen Schmidt reporting from Schmidt House News. We have breaking news where a devastating winter storm has hit the panhandle of Florida. We've been here for the last few hours trying to just locate people that's been in the storm, and this place has been devastated. Let me show you how much snow we actually have in this area. It is just unbelievable the amount of snow that we have. So it started yesterday around 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's just been unreal. So when you look at it, we got close to 4 feet of snow in this area. This is ridiculous, the amount of snow that they've gotten. This never happened here, but basically back in the early 1800s or something, this amount of snow happened. So if you look around, you can see that there's no traffic on the roads today. The neighbors are barely stirring in their yards, and we've been looking for someone in this neighborhood to interview. And it's been a tough situation because of the temperatures are so cold here and the snow is so, high. But anyway, hey, looks like we have someone coming now. Ma'am, would you mind interviewing with us just for a second?
Sure.
So let me ask you, were you prepared for the storm?
I was not prepared for the storm. I didn't think there would be this much snow.
Yeah, did you watch the news or anything? Did you pay attention to what was happening?
Apparently not.
So let me ask you, are you kind of prepared right now? Have you had any food or issues getting food to the area?
We haven't left the house to look for anything.
I noticed that your car is still parked here in the driveway, and I'm assuming that you haven't even had an opportunity to leave yet. So I'm going to say that, if you think you can get out on the roads anytime today.
Probably not. We're not going to try.
So what made you venture out today?
I was going to the mailbox.
Okay, you're checking your mail. Do you believe the mail actually ran today?
Probably not, but I didn't check it for 3 days, so I thought maybe there might be something in there.
I got you. So since you're running low on food and stuff, what are you going to do?
Check with the neighbors.
I got you. Okay. All right. Well, we appreciate your time today, and thank you. And I hope you got some mail out there, maybe some money, maybe your check came in or something like that. That would be awesome. Well, she's not taking this serious, and we are here at Schmidt House News because this is the worst thing that could have ever happened to this area. Other than they're used to hurricanes and stuff, but, when you have snow like this is just unbelievable. Well, anyway, we're reporting here in Pensacola, Florida, and we're going to send it back to the station now. I'm Stephen Schmidt reporting from Pensacola, Florida with Schmidt House News, where we've had a devastating winter storm. It came through yesterday morning about, it was around 10 o'clock when it started, and it's just been devastating to this area. We've been trying to track the snow and everything in our area, trying to keep up with how much is actually came down on the ground here. This is almost like living in Missouri at this time. So they've actually had quite a bit of snow here, and we're going to show you how much they've had. Got a tape measure here, and we're going to put it down in here. It's actually around 4 feet of snow in this area. This is devastating. So the news crew has been out here, and they've had a hard time getting around, but we've managed to get to a residence here to see if we can just find anybody. There's been very little traffic on the road. Looks like we have a patrol car coming by right now, and look like they're patrolling the streets. Yep, we have highway patrol coming by, and they are checking out the streets, making sure nobody's doing any crazy stuff. So we also have our Schmidt drone in the air, and Schmidt drone is flying above us, and they're checking out the area as well. So we've just hadn't had a great time finding anybody, but hey, wait a second, we do have someone here. Ma'am, would you mind doing a little interview with us, please?
Not at all.
All right, so you've been stuck in your house for a few days.
That's correct. For 3.
For 3 days you've been stuck in your house. Were you prepared for the storm?
Oh my God, I was not prepared at all. It was the most dramatic event that I've ever experienced in 59 years. It's just been horrible. We've been stuck in the house. We don't have food. Luckily the water's still running and we have heat. It's just been a disaster.
So what makes you venture out today?
I was checking the mailbox.
Checking the mailbox. Do you actually believe the mail's ran the last few days? No. Are you just trying to get some normalcy in your life? Is that what's happening here?
Yes. I just need things to go back to normal because this has been ridiculous. This snow is ridiculous.
Well, I'm sure this area is not used to this kind of thing.
I've never seen snow like this. Never. I'm 59 years old and I have never seen this much snow. I'm in the Sunshine State, for God's sakes. It's Florida.
Wow. I'm telling you what a statement is that she's here in the Sunshine State. Look at this car coming by. It is piled full of snow. This is unbelievable that car has that much snow on top of it. And they're driving around filming in these wet roads. It's just unsafe and unbelievable. I got that tag number, by the way. Anyway, man, we sure appreciate your time today.
No problem.
And next time, be prepared.
I'll do my best. Thanks for the advice. You're amazing.
Thank you much. Well, this has been a Schmidt House news break here, and it's just in the area talking to neighbors and friends and people around, just trying to see what the heck's going on here in Pensacola, Florida, where I had all this snow. Again, we got Schmidt House drone in the air, as well as Heli 1 is up in the air. Our famous helicopter from Schmidt House News is flying around up there, checking out all the scenery and stuff and making sure that, we can get the news out to all the people in our area. And we're going to take it back to the station now, and we'll give you updates and make sure that everyone in our area is safe and they have the news from Schmidt House News, and we can just keep on moving from here. This is Stephen Schmidt with Schmidt House News reporting from Pensacola, Florida, where they've had a devastating snowstorm that came through here. It's considered the storm of the century. This area has been devastated by this storm. And when you look around, you can see that the roads are still covered. There's very little traffic running through the area, and most people haven't even ventured out of their house very much. The storm came in around 10 o'clock yesterday morning, and it continued on where the snow got heavy all the way through the day until around 8 o'clock last night, where it ended up stopping at that point in time. This whole area was just covered with snow, and I'm going to give you guys an idea how much snow we have in this area right here. And when you look at it, we actually have about 4 feet of snow in this area, which is unbelievable. So the people and the residents in this area are having a hard time getting out. The schools are closed, businesses are closed, the roads are closed. It's just been a devastating time. We hadn't had much luck finding anyone around here to talk to us because everybody's kind of staying in their house with the temperatures the way they are and those kind of things. So it's been pretty tough. But oh, wait a second, we have someone here, and it looks like she's venturing out into the neighborhood. Ma'am, would you mind having an interview with us, please? So we'd like to talk to you just for a second, if you don't mind. So today you're venturing out into the snowstorm, or actually the aftermath of the snowstorm. And how's our things going? Are you doing pretty well? Do you have electricity? Do you have food?
Yep, plenty of food, plenty of electricity. Water's still running. Everything is good. Just a lot of snow everywhere.
Were you prepared for the storm? Did you watch the news? How did you prepare?
My husband watches the news all the time, and he was prepared us in advance. Everything was good. We have everything that we need.
Okay, so what makes you venture out today?
I just wanted to come and get some fresh air. Wanted to see if I forgot to check the mailbox from 3 days ago. Just coming outside to get some sunshine.
Have you seen a lot of traffic on the road? Do you think people are driving pretty safe? I noticed a few cars went by here earlier, and people were actually texting on their phone and videotaping. What do you think about that?
They do that all the time. They text and drive. They run off the road. They almost run over me and my dog when we're walking. This is a horrible street.
So do you think global warming is what's caused this?
No.
What actually caused this snowstorm?
the clouds.
The clouds. All right. Thank you very much. So, we're going to go back to our meteorologist back at the station here in a minute, and they'll be able to tell you exactly what happened with the snowstorm. Ma'am, thank you for answering our questions today. And we hope everything works out for you. Hopefully everything's going to thaw out, and, you can get out and get your groceries done and all that kind of stuff. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. Once the snow goes away, we can make America great again.
All right. Thank you very much. So we're working on that. And again, we're here today in Pensacola, Florida. We have Schmidt drone in the air, and we also have Chopper 1 up in the air. And it's just hanging out up there and taking some videos. And that was close. And swooped down on us here for just a second. And anyway, we're going to take it back to the station and see what's going on back over there at Schmidt House News. And hey, she's throwing stuff at me. Ma'am, I'm on the air, ma'am. Ma'am, stop. Ma'am. No, ma'am. She's throwing. Okay. Anyway, thank you for listening, and we're taking it back to the station now. Back to you, Stefan. Cut.